In this video, it will contain heavy spoiler on the movie The Flash. So, if you haven't watched the movie and don't like to get spoiled, please click out the video. In 3, 2, 1. So, I did a few videos in the past few days on the movie The Flash. Now, this video is supposed to be the final video of the whole series. But when I was writing the video, I found out that if I want to talk about the story and why the movie flopped, it will take a pretty long time and the general viewing experience would suck. So I split it into 2 parts and I hope you guys understand. And for the viewer that don't know me, I really don't like to milk stuff. So yeah, please understand. Thank you guys very much for supporting this series. So let's get started. On the opening week, if you count June 13 midnight, so it has pretty much been a week at this point on the day I'm filming this, The Flash has made $61 million for domestic and $74 million for international. So in total of $135 million worldwide. Now, this is not good. Now you might say, that is like 9 digits. Why is it not good? The reason is, Flash has a budget of $200 million. And this is not counting the advertisement budget, which I do remember them appearing on Super Bowl. And in my business class project, if you want to get like a 1-minute ad on Super Bowl, it's going to cost you anywhere around like $1 million to $10 million. Not sure. So if you count all the advertisement in, the budget will come to around $250 million or so, up or low. There's still some space to change. So this has pretty much not even made like half of the budget they spent back. And I have seen a report saying the movie Flash might need $400 million to even break even. So this is really not good. And some of the reason is the main actor of the movie, Ezra Miller. Now, we first, like the public, the general public, got to know him because of the Justice League movie. That's the first time we got to know him. And everything was fine until, he committed all those crimes and had a cult. That's all I can remember. So yeah, in general, the public don't have a good view on Ezra Miller. And I think that's a reason that people choose to not watch this movie, no matter how much cameo they shove into the movie to hope that will bring some nostalgia back from the older people, the older audience. And another reason is Ezra Miller has only gotten into the mainstream site since Justice League, which I think Justice League was in theater in 2017. So to now, it has been 6 years. And almost half of the time, we got a very bad view on him. So sometime when there's a movie, people will go watch the movie specifically for the actors in that. But, everybody know the Batman's actor, but the main actor is Ezra Miller. So people are going to be like, well, you're a bad person, so I'm not going to support this. I'm not going to go watch. So that's a reason why it's kind of flopping. And another reason is that Ezra Miller doesn't have the call from to the public, come and watch my movie, like I talked about before. And I can show you an example to prove my point. Black Adam, another movie that flopped, but did way better than Flash. Why? The main actor, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Everybody knows him, right? And that's why the movie made domestic almost $170 million and international $225 million and eventually almost made $400 million. It's The Rock. Everybody knows him. Even the kids in this generation know him as the meme guy that appeared in some meme videos that do the eyebrow thing. So yeah. And another reason that people talk about, except the story, which I'll get into in the next episode, is the CGI. Now you look at this picture, you might think, Oh, I play lots of games. You're so funny. You photoshopped it, didn't? No, this is from the actual movie. Like, I have taken like visual art and graphics design. It's like the most basic, but I don't know how they did this bad. Like, my Photoshop picture were better than this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, from this perspective, it looks like he didn't have a neck. It's just a face Photoshop onto the suit. Like, the part of his lower chin is literally connected with the layer of, like, that's the suit is on. So I don't know how they did the CGI that bad. And if you have watched the movie, you would have like seen like all the cameos, right? Those, like, the quality of those CGI is really giving me a flashback to Injustice 2. And in fact, Injustice 2 they had a better model than they did. And you know, Nicolas Cage, according to the Chinese audience, look like that muscular meme guy that appeared like a few months ago with that song. You know, I don't remember what the song is called, but it's just a muscular meme guy with the song and doing some poses, and it's a meme like a few months ago. That's what they thought Nicolas Cage Superman looked like in the movie. And comparing Flash to Iron Man had a $60 million less production budget than Flash. And we all know how Iron Man did. It ended up making almost $600 million worldwide, and that money absolutely rebooted the whole MCU franchise. But somehow, this movie messed up with $200 million production budget. I mean, this movie pretty much have the same amount of fight scenes as in Iron Man. So I didn't know how that happened, but that happened. And so, yeah, like, it's a really unexplainable situation right here. Because, like, I have heard some people saying that, oh, yeah, it's just that their budget is not enough. Like, you know how, like, Avengers, they all seem to have infinite budget, while they only got 200 million. And then when I got curious, I went to search, how much budget does Iron Man 1 have? The movie that literally started my superhero movie journey, 140 million. I don't know what happened here, but something did go wrong. But considering that they have switched like 6 directors at this point, I guess it's reasonable in some ways. But you also have to consider, in my memory, Iron Man 1 was in theater in 2008. So that is a movie from 15 years ago. So, yeah. But at current point, this movie is just a glorified coffin for the whole DCEU. So, in conclusion, Flash flopped for multiple reasons. That includes a bad actor. Not saying the actor is bad at acting, but I'm saying he is not a good person in real life. A bad actor playing the Flash, switching 6 directors, I think, and having bad CGIs, and just a lot of bad decision makings. And that led to the flop of this movie. And the final reason I'll be talking about in the next video, and I will see you guys over there. Goodbye.